Hi, everybody. It's Joe Cioffi on this Wednesday night where we had a little bit of rough weather to get through. And first thing I want to do is I want to show you what's going on in the longer range, because I don't know about you, but I'm kind of getting really sick of all this doom and gloom that we have going on. So we have to look for late this afternoon gives us any hope. Now, this is for tomorrow as low pressure develops, the first of two lows. And by the way, this is why we're not going to get a big storm like the European model was showing many days ago, is because you have actually, instead of having just one system here, the energy is split in two. So you have a lead low that goes out and takes a large area of tropical moisture and rain away, and then this second low develops, as you can see. Well, there's that low, it goes out. Now that second low forms off Virginia, Delaware, and it brings with it some rain, but it has much less to work with. And now we're into Friday afternoon. So just bear in mind for coastal New Jersey and southern New England that there is a coastal flooding risk through Friday because of the new moon, although I don't think it'll be anything unmanageable, at least the way it looks at this point. And then that low just kind of falls apart, and you can see this next weather front right here is getting ready to move on through, which it will do Sunday during the morning with a few showers, and then behind it, there's drier air, so we might actually break out into some sunshine here Sunday afternoon when the front goes by. And it looks like Monday will be at least one day where we'll have dry weather and some sunshine. But you'll notice there's already another weather system gearing up out of the plains. Now we're into Tuesday morning, and it starts dry, but then by the end of the day, some showers move in, and there's a frontal boundary that's setting up again, this time near or just to our south as a little weak high builds down. So we're going to start to see this onshore flow start up again during the middle and latter part of next week. And if you look at what that surface low does, it just basically weakens and redevelops a couple of waves to the south and east. And we have a easterly flow again here over us, which means if this is right, we're going to go back into the soup for the second half of next week. And actually, if we take the model out to 10 days, it keeps us in there through Saturday and into Sunday. So we get a break for a day and a half, and then we might go back into this again. Now, let's show you the upper air, because I'll show you why this is happening. And there we go. So basically what's going on is we're kind of transitioning over to what we had, which was this sort of blocking pattern up with the big blocking high over Greenland, but that's gone. But you can see that there's all these little vortexes spinning around all over the place. This is Saturday. This northern stream vortex is going to kick this out and bring in that dry air as that vortex strengthens when it moves up into eastern Canada and the northeast. So that's why we have a nice Monday. But then it pulls out right away, and this second system starts to move east. And we have kind of a split flow here. You have this flow up in Canada that goes like this on the jet stream, and then you have the southern part of the jet moving waves along it, and we're going to be trapped in between the two flows for the second half of next week. So here's one system that we showed you earlier, that's for the Tuesday through Thursday time frame, and then here's another one that the model picks up on for next weekend. And again, you see how the flow is split. You have this jet that goes up into northeastern Canada, and then you have the southern part of the jet that pretty much dominates our weather picture. So hopefully we can squeeze out, we'll definitely squeeze out Monday, maybe with a little luck would have gotten on there, and then we'd have to give them credit for it. Radar from earlier, Long Island, Suffolk County got hit with some pretty hefty rains, but they have now moved away to the northeast, and the heaviest rains, there was some lightning and thunder, but you can see most of Long Island now, except the eastern part of it, out of the shower activity. And as we widen out, there isn't too much happening across the rest of the area from New Jersey and the Hudson Valley. We look back toward Pennsylvania, and we notice some showers there, but those showers are weakening as they move east. So we're just going to be under this very gloomy pattern overnighted on Thursday with a lot of clouds and just some spotty light rain or drizzle, much like what we saw earlier today. Now, we've got coastal flood advisories up for the next few hours for western Long Island and for the New Jersey coast. Minor coastal flooding is expected, but this will be the first in a series of tides, which will peak on Friday. Friday's that new moon day we've been talking about, and we'll have the highest spring tides of the season. The only other issue I think for the overnight to consider is the fact that we are going to see, with all this moisture around, there might be some patchy fog that will develop, did develop last night to some degree. Seems to be less pronounced right now, just that 3-mile visibility at Jersey City. Otherwise, everybody else is running between 5 and 10 miles. And the other thing that's going to be happening is the temperatures. Very raw out there, mid-40s to low 50s, and I don't expect the temperatures to move very much. Thursday, just some spotty light rain or drizzle. Then we'll get into a steadier rain on Friday. Maybe even get a little breezy along the coast. Watch for the coastal flooding. And then we'll gradually transition over the weekend. And maybe Saturday we could get some brightening of skies with a little bit of luck before we get that front to come through Sunday morning. Gets better Sunday afternoon. And Monday is the day that we will look forward to some sunshine. So be sure to tune in tonight to FiOS 1 News Long Island, FiOS 1 News New Jersey, and FiOS 1 News Hudson Valley.